pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America
and to the republic
for which it stands,
one nation, under God,
indivisible,
with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning. Today's date is January 18, 2013, and this is Daily Bulletin. I'm Justin Sapon.
And I'm Jeremy Ballard.
For today's lunch menu, we will have sourdough macaroni and cheese, toasted garlic asparagus, and New England clam chowder. And now Jeremy with the sports.
Thank you, Justin. In yesterday's intramural game, Chef Doug beat Bellberry's team 21-19. Today's intramural game is Thompson versus Alioto. And for sports, there is an at-home JV game at 5:30 against St. Vincent's. And for afternoon rec, we have varsity practice from 2:45 to 4:30, outdoor soccer from 3:30 to 5:30.
Now we go to Nick Lyons with the question of the week. Before we go, I'm Justin Sapon.
And I'm Jeremy Ballard.
And this is Daily Bulletin. See you next time.
Good morning, Nick Lyons.
Hello, Mr. Crandall. Question of the week this week is, how do you think Colin Kaepernick will do this Sunday in a big upcoming game for him?
Well, he's already proven he can do well in a big game. I think the greatest thing I've heard is that the players, when he first took over for Alex Smith, said that he was the same in the huddle in the game as he was in practice. It's not that big a deal to him. He's going to play. He may make mistakes, but it isn't because he's nervous. The guy's a player. He will do fine.
Thank you. Hello, Eric.
Hello, Nick.
Hey, question of the week this week is, how do you think Colin Kaepernick will do this Sunday in potentially one of the biggest games of his career?
Dude, I don't know, but he got that good arm throw, so I think he's going to lead the Niners to the Super Bowl. And the Niners are just going to win the Super Bowl. And it's going to be probably his first Super Bowl that he ever dreamed of playing with.
Mr. Nyland, question of the week this week is, how do you think Colin Kaepernick will do in this upcoming game on Sunday? It's going to be a big game for him.
Ja, ich glaube, dass Spitze spielt. Wir gewinnen, der wird viel laufen und ja, ich glaube, der wird Quarterback des Jahres werden. So?
In other words, Colin Kaepernick is going to have a great game and the Niners are going to win. Thank you.
Right.
Mr. Bertini, how do you think Colin Kaepernick will do this Sunday in one of the potential biggest games of his career?
Well, you're right. It is a really big game for him, but he's got one playoff game under his belt already. Did very well against the Packers, and I don't see any reason he won't continue to do well against the Falcons this week. I'm looking for him to do the same thing. I'm looking for him to bust out of there, run, and throw the ball when he has to, and I'm looking forward to watching a good game. Thank you.
Hey, you're up.
So,
Question of the week this week is, how do you think Colin Kaepernick will do this Sunday in one of the biggest games of his career?
I think that he's gonna do pretty good. He might make like a few mistakes, but he's gonna pick it up, make the Niners win. And yeah, it's all on the team. And go Niners.
Hello, Mr. Borchelt. How do you think Colin Kaepernick will do this Sunday in potentially one of the biggest games of his career?
Well, I think he'll just do fine because he's shown that he's, done fine in other big games so far in his career, so I don't see any reason why he shouldn't do just as well.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello, Kendrick. How do you think Colin Kaepernick is going to do this Sunday in one of the biggest games of his career?
We gonna win, that's it. We gonna win the Super Bowl. We lost last year, but we gonna win this year.
We will. Thank you. Mr. Alioto, how do you think Colin Kaepernick will do this Sunday against the Atlanta Falcons? It's going to be the biggest game of his career, I believe.
He's going to lead the Niners to a 24-21 victory. Won't be as good as against Green Bay, because Green Bay defense is horrible. Just ask any cheesehead. But the Falcons are going to come out and play. They're playing their home turf, 24-21. He'll be a solid 200 yards passing and maybe 50 yards rushing. Thank you.
That's a good prediction.